Yes, I understand.
Go to sleep.
1.
This is the pendant, honey, okay? Stop looking at my chest.
Just relax. Sit down. Relax.
You will do exactly as my voice tells you. Hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell.
The transition from movies to television involved filmmakers and actors moving from cinema to the small screen as TV evolved into a medium capable of delivering complex, high-quality narratives. And hypnosis as a plot device would also follow those making the transition. Peter Falk stars as Colombo, a police lieutenant who appeared to be clueless, but used that to his advantage to solve cases. In A Deadly State of Mind, a psychiatrist who specializes in hypnosis murders the husband of his mistress and convinces her to lie to the police.
Nadja, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
You will listen to me carefully. You will hear my voice, and only my voice. You will obey my voice, do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
It is now 7 o'clock. You're upset at Carl's death. After I leave, you will lock the door and bolt it from inside. You will stay here in the apartment tonight. You'll see no one. You'll talk to no one. Do you understand?
Yes.
At 10 o'clock, the phone will ring. You'll hear my voice. I will mention a man's name, Charles Whalen. When you hear that voice, you will suddenly become very hot. You will perspire. You will have an overwhelming desire to go swimming.
Swimming?
You like to swim, don't you?
Yes.
Do you remember when you were a little girl how you enjoyed diving into the pool from the highest diving board?
Yes.
How your father enjoyed watching you dive?
Yes.
Well, tonight you'll swim again. You'll have to swim. You'll be so hot, nothing else will matter except to jump in that cool, refreshing water. We'll put down the phone, cross over to the balcony, and dive into the pool below your window.
Jason King was a British television series that aired one season in 1971 and many credit as the inspiration for the Austin Powers character. In The Constance Missile, Jason falls under the hypnotic spell of two glamorous thieves.
What a long evening. Oh, perfectly timed.
No, Jason, it's quite true.
What is? We're not going on about that rubbish. I told you, that hypnotist had stooges planted in the audience.
That was the contest de Diorame de la Cave.
Exactly.
I've spent 5 years developing my powers.
You developed beautifully.
Don't be cold. I'm an expert.
Boasting? Of what?
Thought transference, prophecy, astral projection, hypnotic mental domination.
I hope that's the longest sentence I shall ever hear you utter.
Jason, As far as you're concerned, I'm good for only one thing.
It remains to be seen. I think that gala performance has gone to your beautiful little head. Better drink this.
You get me a little drunk, is that it?
Darling, I took you to the gala performance tonight to dinner at Maxime's because...
Because you wanted a night out to celebrate the finishing of your very first film script.
Exactly.
Which only you could arrange to coincide with a royal occasion.
Well, let's continue celebrating royally and not vulgarly. Hmm?
Congratulations.
That's better. Thank you.
But you will let me try.
What?
To hypnotize you.
Oscar Wilde.
Why not?
Well, it's so negative. I'm under your spell as it is. I want progress. Now, if I were to hypnotize you, we might get somewhere.
You're afraid.
Afraid?
Then let me try.
I bet you 1,000 francs you can't do it.
Done.
1,000?
Cash.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Sit.
That's a good beginning.
And now, completely relax.
I am, to the brink of boredom.
Let your mind go completely blank.
After this conversation, that won't be difficult. Oh, that's nice.
Are your eyes closed?
Ad infinitum.
Don't talk. Your nerve electricity is turning off, Jason. Your sensation recording center is becoming quiet. Your nervous coordination center is now completely under my control. You are now telepathically disciplined to my will. You are now in a hypnotic trance, Jason dear. Open your eyes.
Owe me 1,000 francs.
Where is it, Jason?
In a perfect world, first on the right.
Where is it?
Oh, that. Center drawer of my desk. Amateurs shouldn't play around with hypnotism. It's very dangerous. Would you like some more champagne?
Is this it?
Yes.
All of it?
Yes.
The only one?
You know perfectly well it is.
Here. Jason, dear, you will forget everything that happened tonight. Understand?
This isn't exactly how I intended to spend the evening.
You will forget the gala, the dinner, and that you gave me this.
You are persistent. I'll say that for you. I thought that show would never end. You seem to be making it into a series.
Then go to bed.
I will.
And sleep well.
Yes, I will. Oh. Good night, Mummy.
Like candy from a baby.
There you are. I've been getting some very strange looks on this train.
Jason, you look perfect.
Sure I haven't gone too far?
Not at all. Well, perhaps a little outdoor. Howard's an indoor type. You're too healthy. But you've been so good, I've got a present for you.
What is it?
Page 1 of your script. Just remember, there are 207 more. Here he is. Sit down, Jason. I'll go to work. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes?
Well, I'm not entirely unsophisticated, and
I adore Englishmen.
That's very kind of you, I'm sure.
I think it's the accent. I turn on instantly.
Turn on?
I just can't help it.
Oh, well, I'm really most appreciative, and I'm very...
Don't you like me?
My gracious. No, I think you're really very lovely. And in every way, I would like to... Do you mind not doing that with your pendant?
The photon power of your brainwaves is dropping to nothing, Mr. Howard. You shiver because the temperature of your skin is falling. Do not be alarmed. Just relax. You are now antidromic, completely under the domination of my psychic power center. Lean back, Mr. Howard. Close your eyes. Go to sleep. Any problems? None. Your turn. I think we can safely leave Jason on his own, can't we, dear? Come on. Mr. Howard, how do you pay Lord Barnes?
With this.
A check. A draft on the Bank of England for £50,000.
It is a shame that we have to let that go.
Darling, it's payable to Lord Barnes. Let's not be greedy. Anything else?
This.
A letter of certification.
Jason can get Lord Barnes to sign that.
This business of shipping the missile back to London.
In an attaché case via Swiss Air.
No security arrangements of any kind.
Only handcuffs. They're in there.
These?
Yes.
The key? Mr. Howard, when are you due back at the museum?
The day after tomorrow.
I'll take him back to London tonight.
Must you?
I daren't bring him round, and I can't control him unless I'm with him. He could get lost or hurt or anything.
We wouldn't want that.
No. Such a sweet little man. You and Jason go on to Montreux alone. I'll get off at Vevey with Mr. Howard and take him back to London tonight.
You can stay at my place.
Fine. I'll meet you in Paris late tomorrow. With the missile.
I'll have it. Don't worry.
We're coming into Vevey now.
Yes.
Be careful, Elaine. Make sure Jason doesn't try anything funny with Lord Barnes. Up you get, Mr. Howard.
So Lord Barnes had two.
Yes, this one. And the one the police recovered when he fell off the train. A perfect replica.
So he was planning to double-cross the museum?
Yes, the bounder.
And you double-crossed us.
Cheers.
The police recovered?
Yes.
But you were the first one to reach him.
Was I?
So, which one is genuine? Obviously not this one.
Shh. Claudia?
Yes, dear?
There is one way he could make up for it.
Oh?
That shipment of Burmese blood rubies arriving in Stockholm next week.
Oh, yes. Much better than that moldy old missile.
Darlings, you're too late. I spent all night wading through this tome. And he's very good.
Petrocelli was an American legal drama that starred Barry Newman and aired for 2 seasons on NBC in the mid-70s. In Sleep of Reason, Petrocelli solves a case while attending the performance of a female stage hypnotist.
Thank you very much. Oh, how I love that applause. More. Well, as you can see, this gentleman's body is extremely rigid. He's in a very deep hypnotic state, and when he comes out, he won't remember anything that's happened. Gentlemen, would you please help me?
How do you like that?
Easy does it now. We don't want to break him. Thank you, gentlemen, very much. Give him a nice hand, won't you? Now I'm going to wake him up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, out. Well, tell me something. How do you feel?
I've never felt better.
I think that's wonderful. Now, why don't you go back out there and enjoy the rest of the show? Give him a big hand. Give him a drink. Thank you. And now, I'd like to call for another volunteer from the audience. Another man. Because I like men.
Tony, you do it. Are you kidding?
No, go on.
I'm gonna get out there and give away all my client secrets? Come on. Pete, why don't you volunteer?
No, they're not going to get me up there with a tow truck. I'm not going.
Miss Tracy, Pete Ritter. Great subject right here.
Oh, I promise you I don't bite. Not much. Tell me something, Mr. Ritter. May I call you Pete?
Well, that's my name.
Tell me something, Pete. Have you ever been hypnotized?
No, I don't believe so.
No, but he's been in a fog for the last 10 years.
Do you like my eyes, Pete?
Well, I got nothing against him.
Well, would you look at me, Pete?
He's scared to death.
Am I hypnotized yet?
No, not yet. You like my eyes, don't you, Pete?
Well, I sure have seen worse.
Now, Pete, I'm going to count from 5 backwards, and I want you to listen to me very carefully in case I make any mistakes. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you hear me, Pete? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now, we'll just see how asleep he is. Ooh, he is sleeping. Wow. Oh, now those friends of Pete's. Tell me something about Pete, something that he's fond of.
Women!
Beer! Beer, that's fine. Now, Pete, I'm going to bring you out of it. But before I do, we're going to have to agree on something, all right?
All right.
What we're going to have to agree on, Pete, is that beer tastes like turpentine, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a word, a post-hypnotic word. After I wake you up, you won't remember anything that we've said while you were sleeping. But as soon as I say the post-hypnotic word, you will immediately remember and believe that beer tastes like turpentine. Do you understand?
Right.
Now, the post-hypnotic word is, marbles. Marbles. Have you got it?
Yes.
Fine. Now, Pete, I'm going to bring you out of it. And as soon as you come out, I want you to ask for a beer. Now, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and...
Mind if I have a beer?
One beer coming up. Thank you. Nice cold glass of beer. There you go.
Thank you. Want to get on with that hypnotizing?
Do you like the beer?
It's great.
You're sure? Have another taste.
Hey, if you're trying to get me drunk, you picked the right liquid because I love beer.
That's just fine, Pete. Now, Pete, I think you ought to have one more sip. Oh, by the way, Pete, when you were a little boy, did you ever play with marbles?
Ooh. Oh.
What's the matter, Pete? Something wrong with your beer?
This isn't beer. This is turpentine.
That's it. That's gotta be it.
This is Jim Rockford. At the tone, leave your name and message. I'll get back to you.
In Nice Guys Finish Dead, Tom Selleck guest stars as Lance White, a detective who is so perfect that he's annoying. As a result of his appearance, Selleck was cast in the lead role of Magnum P.I. To help a witness remember the details of a crime, Lance suggests they have him hypnotized in order to recall the details.
You're feeling drowsy, very drowsy. Your eyelids feel very heavy. So heavy you can't hold them open any longer. You're feeling sleepy. You're concentrating on sleep. Your eyes are very heavy. You want to close them. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, Buster.
Am I under now? I feel like I'm under. I really think I'm under here. I feel very sleepy.
Okay. We're going to start from the top. Try and concentrate, okay?
I think I was under there. At the end there, for a second or so, I was really under.
Okay.
It was great.
Now, just relax.
Okay.
I want you to look at the pendant, okay?
Okay.
This is the pendant, honey, okay? Stop looking at my chest.
Okay.
If you help me, I can help you. Good. Now, you're feeling drowsy, very sleepy. Your eyes are feeling heavy. You want to go to sleep. Your eyes want to close. You're fighting to keep them open. Finally, they close. Good.
Next time on Hypnosis in the Media.
Sleep.
Relax. You may rest now. Close your eyes.
Thanks for watching until the end. If you want to see more, just hit the subscribe button.
I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hypnosis in the Media. I'm Meg Register, a certified clinical hypnotherapist, as well as an advisor to the series. If you're interested in learning more about hypnosis, I welcome you to contact me for a free phone consultation to find out if hypnotherapy can work for you.